Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at a compression break we had in crude oil today. This is our 30-minute chart in crude oil, and you can see that in the night we actually started making higher highs and higher lows, and we're pushing our way up, and then crude just kind of went into chop mode here. And you can see that starting at the U.S. session, kept bouncing off the 200 EMA over and over, which is typical. These markets, they really tend to respect the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA on these 30-minute charts. And you can see we went up there, tagged it, pulled back, chopped around a little bit, bounced off the 50, actually broke under the 50, then back above it, went up here, hit the 200, bounced off it again, got near it, bounced off the 50 EMA again, pulled down, bounced off it again, poked under it, ended up closing back above it yet again. And you can see this was just a choppy mess. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, we were up, we were down, we were up, we were down, we were up, we were down. But ultimately, we were in a compression zone, and we put our channel on the chart, and the significant low was 32.25. Our significant high was 32.98, and we just were waiting for a breakout. And then you could see finally on the 30-minute chart, we did get a nice breakout. We left this big bottoming tail, set up a doji. This next bar opened, pushed down just a little bit, and then was really bullish on the breakout. We broke out above the 200. The bar closed above the 200, and up we went. And this is actually how we traded it. We were actually trading it off the Unarenko chart. And I got this squished down a little bit, but you can see our previous significant pivot high was back here at 32.98. Our significant pivot low was down here at 32.25. And then you can see, look at the mess. I mean, this is just a chop fest for hours and hours and hours and hours, all morning long. I mean, just nothing. We chopped and chopped and chopped and chopped, waiting for the breakout. And then finally, we got the breakout. And that happened right in here. We're triggering the breakout on our 30-minute chart. We actually were having a pretty decent lead up to the breakout on the Unarenko chart. In fact, we were looking for the breakout to be to the upside because of the price action we had going here. We ended up putting in a pivot, put it in a higher pivot low, broke to a higher pivot high, changing the trend to an uptrend right there. So even though we were in compression, we were making higher highs and higher lows inside of compression. And then when we had the breakout, nice strong push to the upside. We got a little extended right there on Trender Pro 2.0, pulled back, got a nice wick off the 34, good for another target, another wick off the 34 for a nice push to the upside. So we had some really nice trades in crude oil, but it all started with the compression break, and then that compression break actually led to a really nice move to the upside on there. The high on that bar was 33.51, and our target was actually 33.55. We ended up getting it on this bar, but that was still a really nice push off of basically our entry was really at 33 even, and again, we pushed up there, took 50 ticks on that first run to the upside, so we had $500 on this first contract. We're able to re-enter, get another $100 off on this one, re-enter one last time, and actually we were able to get $300 off on this one. So a really nice compression break in crude after a really sloppy, choppy morning. In fact, everything chopped this morning. Gold was real choppy this morning. The indexes were horribly choppy this morning. They finally broke out also, but the best breakout was definitely this compression break in crude oil.